Alright, well, this is problematic. People are starving. People are starving. Alright, so you really need to... But the game doesn't stop you neither. Like, the game doesn't stop you from putting yourself into a situation where you'll just lose. There's that too. Alright. People are starving. Okay, well, but we know what happened. We don't have tools. And apparently like 4 people fishing at the same time is not enough. Not enough to supply food for this many people. Ooh. Ooh. Starving. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. But now they're finally building the blacksmith and the woodcutter. Reserve of stone is low. Yeah, I know. I need more stone. Are they still out here harvesting this stuff? Let me do that. Do that and grab more stone. And grab that as well. Yeah, they're all starving to death. Which is unfortunate. What else could we have done? Fishing dock. They don't catch enough food. Do we just start foraging straight away? What's the like this guy? No, not orchid. This guy, gatherer's hut. Used to define an area for collection of roots and berries. Do we just do this straight away? Maybe we should. I don't know. I don't know. So, one blacksmith who doesn't have tools. Is he gonna... Oh, is he producing tools? Oh, he is. Amazing. Maybe we can recover? There's a slight chance that we can recover. Let's just have one woodcutter here as well. Oops, I don't wanna close that. My bad. One. Let's harvest more things. More wood. This is a minor disaster. We have 7 people left. No one's... Oh, we can't assign more people because we don't have enough people. Everyone's dead. Well, we have 7 people left alive. How many people are fishing? 4. Well, you know, I guess that's okay. Nope, we have 6 people. Died of starvation. A fisherman has died from starvation. There's fish right there. And they died from starvation. Oh, okay. You know, okay. Well, what do you want me to say? I mean, I didn't tell you to do that. Alright, we're down to 6 workers and 2 children. And we're just trying to fish our way to not dying. We're just trying to fish our way to victory here. The blacksmith is just making tools like no tomorrow. They're still hungry. There's food on the fishing dock. Maybe they're just sick of fish. Alright, come on guys, grab the fish and just eat it. Do they actually have to like take the fish to the homes and then go home to eat? That's the strangest thing. Okay, okay, I see how. Okay, well, there you go. They can't just. Okay, so the workers have to take the fish to the homes, and then they have to go home to eat, and then they have to come back to work. Like there's fish here, but the people are still starving. I feel like that's not my fault. How is it my fault if we have fish on the docks? Like we have food, but you're starving. That's not my fault, is it? Anyway, we can conclude that one fishing dog is not actually enough to provide even for just 10 or 20 people for some strange reason. They all died, and I swear it's not my fault because there's food right there and they're just dying. Are they finally not starving? Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe you can't actually function unless you have a certain minimum population. Because look at these people. Okay, I think they're not starving anymore. No, they're still starving. Okay, they're barely not starving. This is terrible. This is utterly terrible. Look at this. They can't even fish enough to keep themselves alive. Don't understand how that's even possible. There's 3 people alive in the entire town, and 2 of them are fishing for their lives. Yeah, no, I feel like that's not my fault. Because look at that, there's like crates of fish right there, and they just starved to death. Well, I don't know if we want to keep doing this, because there's like 1 family left, basically. And it might just be like a really long, dragged out starvation now. Because it seems like once you get below a certain critical threshold, there's like nothing, you can't save it anymore. And they're so inefficient, like they're just carrying boxes of fish back and forth instead of actually eating and not dying. These guys are so inefficient. They're still supplying food to the houses that are not occupied? Okay, so there's 3 people living there and there's 2 people living there. Never mind, they are occupied. There's a fisherman, a builder, and then 2 children. Inventory, nothing there. Inventory, 19 fish, 22 firewood. Okay, no, okay, they're not actually supplying the houses that are not occupied. But they're like, look, there's nothing there, there's no firewood. There's 24 fish there, and 21 firewood, and then there's nothing here. They're not supplying this house. Why can't they just live in the same house? and then someone died. The child died. Cause there's food next door, but they're too stupid to just walk over there to eat. And there's food on the docks, and they're just too stupid to walk over there to get it. And then they die. It's not... come on. Okay, come on. I know I didn't do that well. I know I messed up a little bit. But this is kind of silly, right? It's not entirely my fault, right? This is just bad. They're still quite happy though, curiously enough. Why don't look like there's nothing? Okay, there's 3 fish in there now. Why don't they just move in with each other? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Well, there's literally no saving these people because they're not gonna reproduce enough to say, alright, let's just speed this up. Let's just speed this up until everybody dies. Because that's what's gonna happen. Because like I had 4 fishermen working on those docks, and there wasn't enough food for like 15 people? There's something going on here with the game mechanics that I don't really understand. Obviously, like, you know, how much food you produce and how much food you consume. Like this sort of stuff the game doesn't really tell you, unless it does. Let me just look around. Like it doesn't really tell you. The game doesn't give you enough information to like. It needs charts. There are charts in other games, like. Alright, the other child died. What's going on here? Okay, there are charts in games like Settlers 2, for example, where you can track like the quantity of resources you have. So if there's a chart showing us the food coming in and food going out, that might be useful. Because like, died of what? Starvation. Look at this. There's food on the docks and they're dying of starvation. You guys see that, right? There's food right there and they're dying of starvation. That is insane. Alright, so now there's 2 of them. And I think they're actually not going to die, look at that. So finally there's 2 people left and they're fishing more than they're eating. At long last, they are finally fishing more than they are eating. Maybe. Look at those numbers though. 23 fish. So they go, take that back. 28 fish, 31 fish. They might just eventually die of old age. They're really unhealthy because they're just eating fish every day. This game is just not well balanced. Come on, like the AI is not smart enough for what this game is trying to do. If they have food and they starve, like if there's food in the town and they're starving, the AI is just not smart enough for this sort of game. Alright, I will play this again. I might take a break. We'll try something else. I think we'll just try putting the houses closer to the food stores, to the food supplies. Just because it doesn't seem like the game is smart enough to figure this stuff out by itself. And okay, so blacksmith first. Like maybe like 2 houses. So each house, see again, like it doesn't really tell you, does it? Each house can house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So each house can house 8 people. I could have just built 1 house and they would have been fine. So I like 2 houses to account for maybe a little bit of population growth. And then a fishing dock? No, so 2 houses and then immediately blacksmith. Although stockpile. Stockpile, 2 houses, immediately blacksmith. Storage, and then the fishing dock, and then storage barn. Actually, no, fishing dock, foraging, and then fishing barn. What else do we do? Hunting cabin? Let's go for hunting cabin and gatherer's hut right next to each other. In the forest somewhere. A bit like sort of like have a forest and then have the hunting cabin and then foraging area. And then the woodcutter. Actually, no, we need forester and then woodcutter. So forester, hunting cabin, and gatherer's hut basically in the same area to maintain a forest. And then a woodcutter for heat, and then we have food and heat, and that should allow us to survive indefinitely. I think. And for now, there's just kind of food lying all over the place. Look at this. They're not even putting it in the storage barn anymore, just kind of leaving boxes of food lying around. Because apparently there's too much food. Look how much fish there is, there's like food everywhere. Oh, they just died. They've frozen to death. Okay, well, our town now has a population of 0. Interestingly, the game continues. The game doesn't stop when you reach a population of 0, you can keep playing. So this is just sad. This is just like an empty town. And the game just continues because, you know, you might want to keep playing, I don't know. Alright, let's end the video here. And next time, we will focus on more food, blacksmith immediately, and more food. I'll see you guys.